Hey everybody, Basil here with a quick video tutorial on how to launch your first hybrid classroom, updated as we have a new piece of technology that should help you guys make things a lot easier. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys is inside of your classroom, online, on the internet of course, you guys do have access to a new document that's a very quick reference guide. It'll look like this, to launching your hybrid classroom. This guide is step by step. It goes over all the steps that you need to know to launch your hybrid classroom. It includes photos, as well as on the back, it includes some tips for you guys and contact information for technical support should you guys require any help. So looking at my steps, my guide, the first thing that I'm going to do in my hybrid classroom is I'm going to go find my robot on its stand, turn it on, and make sure that it's powering on. So I'm going to walk over to my robot right now. I have it sitting on the stand right here. I'm going to press and hold this power button, and it should turn on. I'll see two lights. Perfect. Now that I've powered on the robot, I'm going to move to get the microphone off the back of this robot from its charging cradle. So I'll pry out the microphone, press and hold the power button until it turns on. And then I will wait for two solid green lights that indicate that the robot has connected with my microphone. Next, I'm going to sign in to my Swivl Teams app. Tap Teams by Swivl, sign in with Google, and then I'll use my Google sign-in to complete the login.
Once we sign in, the app will start configuring the robot's connection.
At that point in time, I should see two green lights at the front of my Swivl robot. Okay, now that I know that my Swivl robot and iPad is ready, now it's time to go over to my laptop and make sure that it's ready for class. I'm going to go to my laptop, connect the HDMI cable, a document camera cable, and project it onto the screen that's inside my classroom. Now here's the new part. Previously, we would ask you to connect one more USB cable that was draped on the floor, taped down, and run all the way over to your Swivl unit to plug in directly into your laptop. We have since removed that cable and replaced it with a new piece of technology called a Swivl Link. The Swivl Link you will find inside of your Swivl bag. Every classroom that we configure with a Swivl unit has these bags left behind, and inside them you're going to find additional parts for your Swivl, additional lanyards, as well as your Swivl Link unit. So, what does a Swivl Link unit look like? Well, I'll show you right now.
Instead of connecting a USB cable into the side of your laptop, we have now provided you inside your bag a Swivl Link unit. This looks like a regular USB thumb drive. You'll take the cap off of the unit when you're ready to use it, plug it into the side of your laptop. Again, this replaces that USB cable that's on the floor. You'll wait for the red light to turn green. And then to confirm, if you look back at your iPad, you'll see Swivl Link connected.
Now that my laptop is connected to the projector and the Swivl Link is now wirelessly connecting both the Swivl and my laptop, I can go ahead and start my Zoom meeting. I'm going to start my Zoom meeting from my laptop first, because that allows to give my laptop all of the host controls as opposed to giving my iPad the host controls. So I'm going to go over to my laptop. At my laptop, I'm going to start Zoom on my laptop here. I'll log in with Google if I haven't already done so with my E.L. Haynes account. And now I'm ready to start my meeting. I can either click on a scheduled meeting, if you guys do that for your classroom links and you share that with students at home or through Canvas with those links, you can do that. I know a lot of you do use your personal meeting ID, and that's totally fine. You've probably shared that in Canvas already. We're going to use that in this case right now. I'll click on the new meeting button, but I'll make sure that this drop-down says use my personal meeting ID. So I'll click on new meeting. And I'm going to disable this video because I don't really need the webcam to show students what's going on. I'm only going to be using the Swivl camera and my screen that I share with them. Now here's the important part. I want to make sure that the audio is set correctly in my Zoom meeting on my laptop to take advantage of the swivel. So let's do that right now. I'm going to go down to my audio settings, up arrow button. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to make sure that Epson PJ, Intel Display Audio, is selected if I have an Epson projector. If I have a 75-inch Como board, interactive board, I'm going to select 75-inch display as my speaker. Next, I'm going to make sure that my microphone is set to Digital Audio Interface Swivl Link Audio. This ensures that I'm using the Swivl Link to send the audio wirelessly from the Swivl robot and microphone over to my laptop into my Zoom meeting. So now that I've started Zoom and configured those audio settings properly, let's go ahead and jump into Zoom on our iPad. Now, this is a very important step that you guys have to remember. If we're launching Zoom on this iPad, we have to make sure that we open that up through the Swivl Teams app. So I open up the Swivl Teams app and I click on the Zoom icon.
Now we'll click on the Zoom button. We'll click Sign In and sign in with Google. Again, we'll use our E.L. Haynes Google account. And at this point, we should have our laptop starting our Zoom meeting already. You may see that there, and a switch button may appear. Don't worry, you don't need to click on that. Instead, you'll click on New Meeting and select your personal meeting ID. You're going to select No Audio on the iPad.
Now that my iPad has joined my Zoom meeting, you'll see on the laptop Zoom meeting the new camera angle that should show you a tracking camera view of yourself. I am not using my webcam here. You'll see my face is just the avatar that I have selected, the profile picture. But below, you're going to see the stuff that's coming in from that iPad. My swivel is set up at a different angle right now. So if I walk across the screen here, you're going to see a different angle in the Zoom meeting on the other screen. At this point in time, it's important to remember that you'll want to spotlight this video that you're seeing, the iPad video, for your participants. You're not going to have that option to do that until other participants join your meeting, but once they do, right-click on this video and say Spotlight for everyone. This will allow students at home to see exactly what the swivel is seeing at all times. Unless you unspotlight it and try to highlight another student, this will keep them engaged using the camera always connected to that swivel. When you're done for the day, you'll close out your Zoom meeting as you always do, disconnect from your iPad as well, but a key reminder is to make sure that two things are charging at the end of the day. The first is you want to disconnect your microphone from your lanyard and return that to the back cradle behind your robot. And secondly, you want to make sure that your robot itself is plugged in via its charging cable into the wall. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that it's been very helpful for you. As always, feel free to reach out to the tech support team if you run into any problems or have any questions. And again, we hope that the new Swivl Link technology that allows the wireless connectivity is a beneficial thing for you guys that helps make your classroom life a little bit easier. And good luck swiveling out there. That was the best take that I had, by the way. I had so many last one-liners, and good luck swiveling was the best that I was coming up with. All right, bye.